Well, welcome in, everybody. I hope everyone's excited for the beginning of our Mega Man block with Mega Man 03. So, and I'll go ahead and have our runner and commentator introduce themselves before we get ready to rock.
Okay, we're live.
Yes.
Okay, first let me get this title screen. Hello, everybody. My name is GreenZSaber, and
I'm Zero Blade Edge.
And this is Mega Man 03. We're going to be doing a special type of playthrough today. It'll be an S rank run. So, first show of hands, how many people here have beaten this game? Okay, and how many people have beaten the game with an S rank? Okay. All right, so last year, this game turned 25 years old, and I am slightly older than this game. So this is basically like my childhood Mega Man game, so to speak. So yeah, I've spent quite a bit of time with this game in my youth. So when I was young, I managed to play the game enough that I was able to get an S rank and 100 points and unlock all the mini games, which is kind of the goal of this run today, because this game has unlockable mini games that you can get by playing the game certain ways, and one of the goals of one of the mini games is to beat the game with the saber only, and you have to get an S rank at the end. So that's what we'll be doing today, hopefully. And to get an S rank, do you know what you need to do for that?
I believe it's 100 points. It's an S rank on every level. I don't remember off the top of my head all of a sudden.
Okay, so I'm probably just going to have to explain it at the beginning, because the things are going to go pretty quickly once the game starts. So there's multiple metrics. You have your judge on a scale of 100 points at the end of each level, and you need to get 96 points out of 100 to get an S rank, and to keep an S rank, you have to maintain an average of 96 or better throughout the entire game.
Okay, that makes sense.
And the criteria you judge on is damage taken, so you can't get hit a lot. The amount of enemies killed, so you have to sometimes go out of your way to kill certain enemies to up the kill count, and then there's some mission objectives that you must do in certain stages, and then the cyber elf usage, you can't really use cyber elves that increase your max health.
Yeah, they really just didn't like you using cyber elves at all until 04, where they kind of let you use them, but not really.
In this game, though, there are cyber elves that you can use that don't affect your ranking, but it's just the ones that increase your max health, I believe, that you can't use.
Oh, okay. I thought it was all of them. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll be using a couple here, but they're not going to be impactful until the end.
Well, right, because you're going for the S rank, so you can't be taking those kind of hits.
All right.
So, well, sweet. All right.
Anyways, first, I do want to give a shout out to Stellar Nan, who's in the audience. Could you wait for making this helmet for me? Right, since I have
they're the creator.
no
That
experience.
helmet's
Good job.
incredible.
Yeah.
So, looks super good. Well, all right. Are you ready to rock?
Yeah, sure. Let's
That's
get
sweet.
going.
Do you want to do the countdown, or did you want me to?
Yeah, you can.
All right, sweet. Well, let's go then in 3, 2, 1. Let's begin.
All right, let's do it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change my main weapon to the saber, because that's what I'll be using for the entire game, and it's not going to change at all. And then I'm just going to try to kill everything that's in the way to get the point I need for the S rank at the end. It should be a fairly easy S rank since it's the intro stage. And we're almost at the end.
Yeah, our first boss here will be Omega. pretty standard boss in my opinion.
Yeah, it's the intro boss, so it's not really too hard. And he's got the 2 health bars, each bar being 32 health. So I had to complete 64 health too.
And one of the things about Omega is he really telegraphs his attack, so you know what's coming when it's coming. So it makes it a lot easier, even as an intro boss.
And that's the first boss. Yeah, got 100 points.
Nice. Now, of course, you're going to be getting all those little the little music things too, right? I'm just kidding.
So at most, I can take 6 damage before I start losing points. So that was the absolute most I can get to still have the max score for damage taken.
I like it. Showing the limit testing there. Be like, hey, look, you take exactly this much.
And then here we have some introductory stuff. We're gonna talk to this guy to get our weapons that we will not be using.
Yeah, you get a rod and a boomerang that you won't be using because this is Saber only.
Cool. Put that in my pocket.
Exactly.
All right, back to the sword.
Yeah, we just get them for plot-related reasons.
Which is a shame, because I actually like the weapons a lot.
Yeah, the recoil rod is amazing for movement.
Yeah, it's pretty useful, especially if you're not going for any like specific restrictions. And then first we're gonna take on our first
Devil Bat
stage.
Shield.
In Japan, it's called Hellbat.
Yeah.
So I call it Hellbat shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up, I'm gonna use this technique to get rid of these guys. The guys with these sword arms, they take like they have 5 health, and the regular slash only does 4. But if I like hold down the down button when I do my jumping slash,
it's like a saber extend. When you hold down, it does 1 more point of damage.
Yeah, it does 5 damage to them, so it'll kill them in 1 hit. And then for this stage, I need to kill all the cameras to get the max score for the mission, which I think I've already done. And we have our first mini-boss, Beehive.
Yeah, this mini-boss is actually another telegraph fight. The lights, you can count them, and then if you memorize the pattern, you can predict when it's going to open up.
I did not realize that.
Yeah, you just have the blinking lights, more or less.
Back when I started running this game, I run New Game Plus for this game on the Z collection. I was watching an old run of it from another marathon a long time ago, and I was like, "You can count those? I've been just sitting here waiting this whole time." So
just anticipating, like, okay, it's coming soon.
Yeah, it'll happen eventually.
Yeah.
I always love like tech like that, just the little things where you're like, okay, this just makes it either like easier, more consistent, whatever it is. It just helps out a lot.
But that flip on the ceiling that Green hit earlier actually reverses the direction of the conveyor belts, makes it faster and easier to go through.
And then here I get a Cyber Elf, which I will not be using until the very end of the game.
Classic run trope. You grab something at the beginning of the game and use it at the very end.
Then here for the boss, you want to explain how like the RNG stuff works?
Yeah. So if you every time the cutscene gets skipped, it resets the RNG. So we can see that Green stood there in front of Hellbat, and we knew he was going to drop down, and we were able to combo him. The way comboing works in this game is interesting. So like you can do your like 1-2-3 combo with or like 1-2-3 or charge 2-3 combo, but if you have one of the EX skills, you can actually like 1-2-3 rising, do the rising slash into it, and just keep comboing, and it pretty much wipes out the bosses pretty easily.
Huh, okay. Well, we got some donations to read while we're between the bosses here. So first off, we got $10 donated by Rock Blue. We got $25 donated by Claire ZS. Clearly, perhaps Z-Saber. We don't know. $10 donated by Proud Voice 814. And a $10 donated by Axel Gundam, which is, why is Mega Man 03 the best Mega Man game besides Mega Man Legends 2?
Because it's not Mega Man 64.
I've heard not so nice things about Mega Man 64.
We don't talk about it in some circles.
Oh dear.
So this stage is pretty cool. There's going to be some rising platforms here in a little bit that are on a timer.
Yeah,
right there.
I unfortunately missed the timing already, so I have to like wait it out.
Yeah, because some of them will just shove you into the ceiling, and we don't want that at all.
Yeah, because I can basically get the fastest pattern if I just I can just zoom through the stage if I don't stop at all, but I had to stop, so or not forget that, but we're through that section anyway, so I'm gonna switch my my element and then activate this EX skill. I'm gonna go into what EX skills do and all.
So each boss in like every Mega Man game has a skill or a weapon that you get. This is in the Zero series, it's EX skills. He got Saber Smash from Hellbat, so when he jumps up in the air, he can hit down and attack, and it just does a down stab, but with the electric chip, it sends out 2 bolts to the left and the right, so we can actually not only down stab an enemy, but actually hit enemies in front and behind us. And this is just a timed minigame.
Yeah, you have to kill as many of these as possible. I mean, I don't think anything bad happens if time runs out. You just lose time, more or less.
Yeah. It's basically kill all of them as fast as you can.
Yeah, I've never had to run out of them first.
I haven't either. Nice health drop. Oh, these enemies are the worst.
Now, since we did pass one of those doors, tell us a little bit about how cyberspace works in this game.
Cyberspace is like an alternate reality of the stage. I haven't done them in a long time, but they're pretty interesting. So you go in, and I think you get rewards for
And
going
then here's
to
the
them.
next boss. He likes to like make this vomiting sound when he
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy. Just do this 3 times and you win.
Good boss fight. Good boss fight. So now we're gonna get the fire chip. Blazing Flyzar, that's his name. I forgot his name.
Press F for Blizzard.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have such a hard time remembering half the names of the bosses in Zero. We went way, like, X started getting a little creative. Zero, I'm like, oh, okay, wait, what are all of these?
I think the devs just played a really good game of Scrabble, and that's how we got the boss names for the Zero series.
I wholeheartedly believe you. I don't know
I think
why
that
else
goes
came up
for
with this.
most Mega Man enemy names in general. Some of them are really, really out there. I'm gonna activate the fire chip this time. What's nice with this is it's also useful for the next stage as well.
Right. This is one of my favorite stage themes in the game. Also, just a reminder, if you don't like water physics in your game, just find the drain button. Problem solved.
That was
See?
a quick. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, that was a quick reminder while we're going through this stage, we do have a couple incentives still for this game. We have the incentive one for our runner here to have to go and defeat Phantom. So that'll be a little fight right before the last boss, and then some bonus content. We'll have them do the Z Chaser stage as the final piece after finishing this run. So if you're interested in either of those, we've got the QR code for the donor link over there on the banner, as well as online. We have it in the Twitch chat with !donate.
Yeah, the Phantom boss fight is something we really want to see.
This thing is not too hard, but it's kind of annoying to deal with. You can do that mini boss much faster by doing a charge slash into down stab, but obviously it kind of requires you to take hits, which we're trying not to do.
Right, for the S rank.
Okay, that's kind of bad, but we'll probably be fine. This is the last button. I forgot the mission objective is to press all 4 buttons to lower the water level.
So this boss is great. One of my favorite bosses, not really, because it likes to go off screen. But since we lowered the water, I don't believe he can do that.
He can.
Oh, he can still? Oh yeah, because he jumps the wall.
Yep. Just like that.
Yep, there we go. And it's really not worth it to chase the boss because you don't know where it is in the air, so taking damage is a risk by climbing the wall.
I don't look so clean.
Okay, still 98.
Another solid 98.
Yeah, if I lose points, the damage is gonna be the main reason why.
It's all just speed tech, so you can like damage boost through things. The people don't have to know.
Okay, and here's our final boss out of the first 4 set of bosses.
I think it's 4, 3, and 4 for your sets of bosses, right?
Yeah.
And then the final stages.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this theme is very metal.
There's a lot of shrubbery as well, so it means I can burn it.
Yeah, the fire chip in this stage allows us to get rid of the stage hazards like that tree that was in the way and mushrooms that block the ladder. We're able to get rid of it with the fire chip, so it makes it a lot easier to get through the stage. The 2 Dark Elves, we're just going to skip the cutscene because we really don't care about what they have to say.
Yeah, it's one of the nice things about playing on the Legacy Collection version.
Yeah.
In the original version, the original GBA, you couldn't skip cutscenes at all if you were playing it for the first time.
Yeah. So this mini boss is basically a centipede. We're trying to hit the green gem in the middle. It's either going to go up and back down or in a half circle over 0. Pretty clean boss fight.
Yeah, if you go through, there's like a global timer for how it will react. So if I go through the stage a certain way, it'll do the same thing every time. And then those purple plant enemies, I wait for them a little bit to split up because I can use them to get extra kills.
Nice kill on that one on the way down.
Yeah, it's a pretty tight route for the kills. I'll probably have to farm this thing for a bit to get the
Make sure
amount
you
of
have
kills
enough
I
points
need.
for kills, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can still get an S rank with the, if I don't do this, but I won't get perfect points for the kills.
Right, better safe than sorry, too. Now we're on to Mantis.
He sounds a lot different when he actually You know, like
Yeah. So his big thing is sticking to the wall and just throwing stuff back. I've never seen him do a laser attack. That's a new one for me.
it's because of the
Because of best
behavior.
rank.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him do that move.
So I believe each boss gets different moves based on your rank.
Yeah. If you're A or higher,
okay.
he'll do a special move, and that's his special move. So 99, and I took one less hit. That would be 100 there.
Bringing up the average just a little bit with the 99.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as I maintain an average of 96, it should be okay for S.
Now we get to sit through more cutscenes.
Yeah, this banter in the base usually you can't skip.
Yeah.
There's some exceptions though.
And CL wants to save your game a lot. Oh, now we get to one of the coolest mid stages, the rocket stage.
And we did receive a $25 donation from Lunar the Wolf towards the magFAST 16-bit D-Make secret boss incentive. Made this donation be a serenade of your demise, Corey.
Thank you, Lunar, by the way. He's one of my Twitch viewers. So. Yeah, this is your pretty standard stage. The only thing that really gets in the way is the big purple bird spawners.
Yeah, I used to get extra kills.
Yeah, that's. So now we're on the rocket. This rocket's gonna try to come apart on us, but we'll be fast enough that we won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, if you have the timing right, you can kill them all like that.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go in the rocket and do a platforming section, which is always fun.
Yeah, it's not super difficult.
No. It depends on really which route you want to take. You know, GreenZSaber's taking the top route, which is pretty much the safest route. So now we're going to fight the Cyber Elves, the two Dark Elves. They're going to combine. Or
Yeah.
no, not yet.
Yeah, they're separate.
They're
entities
separate, but
with a shared health bar.
they have a shield health bar, so when one goes down, you can go over and slash one, and then when they're together like this, if you hit them, you can do double damage.
Then they're gonna try to combine now.
Yeah,
But
I was thinking of
kill it before it happens.
Very nice. I always like the little twitch at the end with the charge shot to be able to clip both of them.
yeah, I believe the hitting the down button on the charge jump slash deals an extra point of damage too.
I believe maybe I should have saved, but
What's saving?
you know what? Maybe I can do it right now.
Probably should to be safe.
Yeah, better be safe than sorry. So now we got bosses from 0-2.
No, 0-1.
0-1. I will get it right eventually, I promise. I'm trying my best.
It's okay. It's a coin flip. You're like,
There's so many Mavericks, I can't keep track.
I really kind of went overboard here at the zero time. There's so many of these guys.
The kill count here is kind of generous, so even though it has those planned enemies, I don't need to wait for them to split up. I should be getting max enemy points either way.
So this is a puzzle section where it's not really a puzzle section, but you just basically have to stay on the buttons, wait for the things to rise up, and then you can jump through them.
Oh,
If you want to be safe, if you ever play this game casually or anything, you can knock the blocks beside the buttons into them, and then the platforms will permanently stay up or down. But we don't have time for that because we gotta go fast.
yeah, you can use the recoil rod to put those blocks into place on
Yeah.
the buttons, but obviously this is not allowed here.
Nope, because we're doing Saber only.
gotta switch my element. Because the boss is weak.
Yeah, because Honda Machine's weak to electric.
Yep. Yeah, the game has like an element triangle system.
Yeah. Also, Monkey destroys his own stage, which is pretty hilarious. Very clean fight.
Very nice.
So 99 there. If I was really trying to like get 100 points, I would be playing a little more cautiously, but there's some freedom with being able to take hits and such.
Now this guy's stage was the worst in 0-1, but
Yep.
it's really, really good in 0-3.
I agree. I actually was thinking about that. Like, man, some of the ones in 0-1 were really rough.
Yeah, like, because in 0-1 you had to escort, you had not only had to beat the boss, then you had to escort by pressing right on the D-pad once, just tapping it, just to escort that guy back, and it was just awful.
Yeah, I absolutely hate that mission. It's the worst mission in the entire series.
I was learning 0-1, and that when I learned that I actually had to do that mission, I was like, no thanks, I'm good.
Yeah,
Can I just run a different game?
I
Hold on.
skip that mission every time.
But then I made the mistake of going to 0-4 before I went to 0-3.
0-4 I feel like could be interesting to run as well. Just thinking about it from gameplay.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. This is where you're going to see the special weapons combo into each other with the up and down stab, up slash and down stab working together.
Yeah, the up slash, I just got it from the previous boss.
Yeah. But that's what I was saying. Like you could do like a 1, 2, 3 into an up slash into a down stab, and all the hits count. So it's just easy to chain together combos.
Well, it looks so fluid. One thing I absolutely love about it, the Zero series is actually some of my favorites of really everything Mega Man. Having now, like, I just played them, like, I think last year.
Really?
I never really touched it before, so I played through all that, played through ZX. Honestly, top tier. I absolutely love just how the games feel gameplay-wise.
Oh, yeah.
It's so fluid.
Even ZX and ZX Advent, not being the greatest games, but they are all Mega Man games are actually really fluid.
I think ZX felt a lot more like Zero, where ZX Advent, like I tried to do something like kind of interesting with the boss transmission.
Yeah, it tried to be a Metroidvania.
It was just a little more clunky.
Yeah.
But 0, 3, and 4 are like honestly just both in probably some of my top 5 games and worst for Mega Man.
So now we have another boss that goes off the screen. Except this one attacks you by trying to make you a sandwich.
Ooh, and nice. Like charging up slash.
Yeah, I waited a little bit for it to attack, because if I hit it immediately, it would just go into the sand. We don't want that.
No, not at all. He likes to go in the sand. It's awful, but we got through it very cleanly.
Only one sand submerges optimal here.
Yeah. Good old Diet Blizzard Buffalo.
He's slightly better than...
That's
Oh,
true.
I mean, at least he doesn't just get shot and go back and forth. Yeah, this is a really cool stage, too. So we were talking a lot about the features in this game. One of the cool features is if you collect all those little chips, you actually get rewards for it. One of the cool things is if you collect all those and you get like the boots out of it, you can actually just jump on top of the water and skip all this if you were playing like New Game Plus. So this game does have a lot of replay value. Like you can do runs like this where you can get the S rank, or you can try to collect all of the chips or whatever you feel like doing. Now you thought water physics were fun. Now we're getting into the ice portion of the game. Right now it's just icicle, so it's not too bad. The stage design in this game in 03 is just legendary in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. No, the stage design, I feel like it was like coming along in 0, 1, and 2, but I think 3s were just so, I guess just so clean. Like, honestly,
Yeah.
even a little cleaner than 4s. Like, 4s kind of had to get a little complex some places, but...
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Oh, yeah, and you can just fire a big blizzard attack at you. Good job. Very clean.
Oh, so clean.
Also, the up slash, if you have the fire chip, it's got the fire element.
Yeah. It almost turns into like a Shoryuken at that point with the fire chip and the up slash.
Yeah, it doesn't instant kill things though.
Yeah, true. But like attention to detail is great because like as you see, every time Green beats the boss, it gets sliced in half. I mean, that's attention to detail for a GBA game.
So does that guy look familiar to you?
Oh no, not that guy. I have to deal with that guy later. I don't. So this is the Copy X stage. So this is one of the best design stages in the game, in my opinion, even though it's a lot of vertical. By the way, emergency. Yeah, there's a lot of spikes in this.
Yep. And the enemy kill requirement is pretty high too, so I have to activate these guardians, whatever they are, and then kill them.
Yeah, you have to activate the break the security barrier like that. Then these eyes come down.
So I have a good way to kill most of them. Pretty much all of them in one go. So I should have more than enough at this rate, but
Right.
they're just kind of like fun to kill, I guess. So I like doing it. You know, it's like a bit slow. Yeah, I haven't really like mapped out the amount of times I need to kill those things to max out the points.
Here's the fun part. I have thrown away so many runs to this room.
Yeah, you can do some cool stuff with the recoil rod here, but
Yeah.
you can't really use that.
Well, most of mine is like on that wall right there, where the spike's on the left. I won't let go of my dash button trying to jump up the platform, and I'll just send myself rocketing into the spikes. So not only is it the most fun for me, it's the most scary part of the stage. And now it's time for X.
Is this the X versus Zero fight that we all wanted?
Yeah. X gets his armor.
Okay, I dodged his.
Yeah, so if you
healing
did, if you deal, I was waiting to see if you did it before I said anything. If you, yeah, go ahead and clap for that. If you, deal enough damage before he get, or if you pretty much shoot him past his halfway point of health and keep attacking him and try to kick him out of that loop and start a new one, he won't heal, because halfway through he pretty much goes Super Saiyan, heals up, changes, and then starts to change elements and comes after you. But we can skip that if we do the right chain of combos.
Yeah, he gets interrupted very easily. That's why you
Yeah.
can cancel out that healing attempt. And now we go to like this stage, which is one of the best themes in the game.
Oh yeah, this is definitely on my Spotify playlist.
Oh, same. No, this is one of the best themes in the game.
And you get to surf. Or snowboard in this case.
sure to get this one chip, which will be useful for later. I also have to remember to get it at the end of the stage.
Right.
And then we have another worm mini boss, which is kind of similar to the previous one, but a little easier because it actually has a weakness.
Yeah. Like we said earlier, that fire chip with the upper slash deals a lot of damage.
All right, we got a $3 donation from Tempest Mask 1000. Good morning, MAGFAST Mega Man block. Longtime Mega Man runner and the commentator for Extreme 2 and K Poison opened a previous MAGFAST, chipping something in for the mostly empty Mega Man DOS Bid Wars. Rock on green. What do you want, the sayonari?
Okay, we have our next boss, Fire Week, so it should go down pretty quickly.
Yeah, and it's the best design boss in this game, and it has the best mustache ever. There you go. Good job.
This, by the way, one of the best boss designs.
Yeah, he has the best mustache out of anything ever.
Okay,
You
I
got
gotta make sure
Cactus
to get
Man.
this.
Yeah.
We're getting closer
Quick
to
charge.
There we go.
97.
Quick charge is amazing in this game.
Hey.
Basically, quick charge is what it says it is. It cuts the charge time in half, I believe. I think it's half.
That's insane.
Yeah.
But I think that sounds right, though.
Now we're gonna go to my favorite boss fight, Cubit Foxstar.
Okay.
I'll have to switch to my electric chip and quick charge.
Yeah.
Whoops. Gotta wait for those.
Yeah, but this stage is very Metal Gear Solid-esque. We're gonna be running around in the dark.
It isn't really that dark.
Well, I mean, in the dark. You can turn the lights on if you want to.
Yeah. It doesn't really affect too much, except those moths will
Yeah.
go up to the top of the ceiling, which we kind of don't want because I need to kill them for the
S
points.
rank, yeah. That's why I figured you weren't turning the lights on.
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything beneficial. Just make these moths harder to hit. And then for these buttons here, there's you can press them much faster if you use other weapons, but we're stuck with the sabers for all.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be doing this for all of them. Basically, just press all the buttons, and then you can go through. These are like one of my least favorite enemies because they just like to erratically move up and down.
Yeah. So this is one of those you can only attack with the eye open.
Yeah. 4 charge slashes and it'll go down. So just need to keep doing this. I'm gonna take a hit
With that
to,
quick charge, absolutely able to just.
missed it. I should have just stood there. How long?
Take it down.
This is one of the most haunting themes in the game for a stage.
Honestly, yeah.
And this part is...
Not a scroller. Most.
There's some complicated damage moves you can do to
Yeah.
like, get past this easier easier, but quicker, but not gonna do that. Since this is like one of the stages where it's easy to take a lot of unintentional hits.
Yeah.
But I'm through the worst part of it at least.
Yeah, so. Now we get buttons with enemies.
Yeah, they're not really too bad though.
No.
You can slash their projectiles and it's pretty much a non-issue. There we go.
Alright.
Let me see if I can grab some help. Normally, the upcoming boss goes south really fast if you take too many hits. It relies on actually like hitting your charge slashes properly.
Right. Wicked Witch of the West left? Left? Oh, so yeah, I forgot. This boss is all over the place in this fight.
Yeah. And
Good
it's done.
job.
Pin down, take down.
Yeah, I could get close to it and combo it, but obviously that requires taking hits. And
Yeah,
wanna
and we got the
play
double
it
jump.
safe.
Foot chip.
That's why I went to this stage.
Yeah.
next.
So now we can quick charge and double jump. We got some great movement.
Oh, that's right. There is the one that gives the double jump. That one does feel really good.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do the next two bosses in either order, but I'll probably want to equip the ice chip for it either way.
Yeah.
Because I want to equip the double jump as well.
It was interesting how much gameplay customization this game introduced, like being able to just change out like the body, head, and feet parts in addition to also having the chips to be equipped.
Yeah, and the ability to change them on the fly without like having to like in Mega Man 5 where you would have to stop by the shop, or Mega Man 5 Game Boy where you'd have to stop by the shop, get it, and then you can use it. Being able to switch everything on the fly is great.
Right. It's like, and I feel like Mega Man 8, they were already like, they were experimenting a little bit with it. So like, I feel like they definitely went full force like into the later X games and then into
Yeah.
Zero.
So I believe that the RNG for which enemies fall in this area is completely set no matter what, right?
You'll always get the same enemies. I mean,
Yeah. Same enemies in the same order, so at least you can predict that.
So I would just knock those dudes away. But I guess it occurred to me with just the Z-Saber, you probably can't do that, I assume. You probably have to slash them like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hit through their shield unless they try an attack, so I have to basically bait them
Yeah.
into doing an attack. Which is kind of dumb on them, but
Now this boss, you have to knock the top half down in order to get to the core and deal damage.
it is about mini bosses. Too bad, just keep doing this and you'll
Yeah.
die eventually.
It's kind of funny. It reminds me of Battle Number 3 Alpha, where like you have to remove the outer shield and then it
Yeah.
just slowly comes back.
So we're just on our way down, about to wrap this up to head to the next part of the stage.
done with those.
Yep, that was very good.
And then, unlike the other vertical drop, this one does have splicing to worry about.
I think it's
Starting
that
right here.
Yeah. That's how I always remember is the short one is always the one that's the end. So I can kind of free fall in the first half and take it real slow in the second. Now we got the boss.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a big dude.
Also, he really, really likes gorillas.
Yeah.
A big dude.
Yeah. Yep.
This is like 3 dudes put together.
Yeah, well, what if he? Yep. Nope. This is the attack. There's an attack where he shoots those dogs out of his shoulder, and they become part of the fight.
Okay, I don't remember the one where he bends the pipe like a boomerang.
That's an S rank thing, I believe.
No, he does that at any
Oh,
rank.
does he? Sadly, he didn't launch his dogs out of the cannons.
It's a funny looking
You
attack.
might
I love
see him
that.
later on.
Oh yeah.
Or you get an achievement for beating him.
Thanks for getting me my achievements.
Yeah, this was all secretly Simple Nation's plan to just get you to fill it out.
I don't have to beat 0-3 on PC now.
Oh no, you gotta get him to run 0, 1, and 2 for you. Be like, hey, you know.
Yeah, now while you're here.
Okay, so for this stage, there's like a random combination of doors I need to go to. And if I miss entering the correct doors, I will lose points. So I don't want to do that.
Because it's the mission objective.
Yep. Yeah, this is the only one where like the mission objective is like start at 20. It starts at the max points you can get, but then you can only like lose points.
Right.
So in a regular speedrun, there's like a way to manipulate them, the doors.
Right.
But I haven't practiced it, and I don't know. And since we're doing a different kind of run anyway, so I'm gonna play it safe and check the door combinations.
I actually really like this theme too. This is one of my favorites.
For the stage that it's in, it's very chill.
Okay, so I gotta check the doors, and I need to make note of the pink doors. So upper left, and then 3 of them. So upper left, 3 of them. 2 on the right, and then nothing. Okay, so I know which one's which. Just gotta go through them now. There's 8 possible doors that can hold the items that we want.
It's also kind of rude that they make you check the doors here and then put it in between the doors and or like a little section
Upper left. And you'll know you're in the right door because of the background.
If it has a green background like that, you're in the right door. So we just got Wales data.
Yep. And then that's not it. That's not it. They're all on the bottom. And also, I need the farm kills because I don't have enough for the to hit the max points. Otherwise, I gotta do this. Maybe like 2 more, which is fine. Alright, this should be one of them. And then 2 more. I have to remember to start charging when I get the last one.
Yeah, because that's when the boss fight starts. This is a weird stage, isn't it? When you grab the 4th chip, data chip, the boss fight just starts. It doesn't have a boss door, it doesn't have nothing, it's in the room with you already.
The real boss fight was actually memorization the whole time.
Yes. I mean, if you really think about it, the real boss, the boss of this stage, is like a horror movie boss. It's in the room with you at all, and you just don't know it yet. Yeah, it's like, where? I heard a noise.
It's weak to ice, and it's got
Yeah, and this is the worst part of it. It just pokes its head out and disappears when it wants to.
and it's already gone.
Yeah, good job. So that's all of our bosses down, except now we're gonna head to the final stages.
Yeah, and that's a perfect 100 there.
Good job, perfect 100%.
Oh, speaking of which, we need to see if the Phantom incentive has been met yet.
Phantom, do we have an update on Phantom? Now's the time.
So, do we have the Phantom incentive met yet?
But we do not, so you will not be forced to fight Phantom on this one.
Okay.
Ooh, another really good theme, though.
Alright, I don't have to fight it, so I don't need to go in that door.
Yeah, you don't need to go into cyberspace.
It's a time save. Just like the Big Apple was not a time
Oh,
save.
you made me nervous with that jump down.
Yeah, it's pretty consistent if you do a double jump off that platform.
Right.
This is also another stage where you have to farm kills as well.
Right.
The real question is, when are we getting the recoil rod only run?
Say that again?
When are we getting the recoil rod only run?
I mean, it is an X rank run.
That's the only other weapon you have pretty much from the beginning. Not that it gives you anything, but it's just funny.
How far are we for the Z Chaser incentive, by the way?
Let's see. We currently are still sitting on the Z Chaser one. If you all want for GreenZSaber here to do the Z Chaser stage at the end to finish off this run, it's currently an incentive up on our donation page. $100 will earn you that stage. So we've got a donation link over there in the QR code, as well as if you're on the Twitch stream, we have the donate link, exclamation point donate will bring it up. But like I said, we'll give you a little bit of extra content here if we get that filled out. So come on and check it out.
Yeah, the reason for doing the Z Chaser is to show what the stage would look like if we don't worry about ranking.
Cyber 2.
Pretty much the same as this last time.
Yeah, second verse, same as the first.
Yeah, there's still two separate entities with shared health bar, so... And this is the only scene that you cannot skip for whatever reason.
Yeah, you want to talk about Nightmare Fuel, it's this song right here.
And because they die here, I guess they just want to, like,
Yeah.
make you feel bad.
Yeah, you can't just skip their deaths. You need to feel that. You need to feel these.
And that's 100 there.
Hey, nice 100 though.
Okay, so the final stage is a bit long. It's probably like 7 or 8 minutes. So that's basically the amount of time you have before to like meet the Z Chaser incentive. How far are we for that again?
So what?
How far are we for that?
We are currently, we need $100 for this. So, like I said, come on down, get your donations in. The Z Chaser action. Now the real question is, who is Omega?
Oh, we will find out. So this stage is, like Green said, about 6 or 7 minutes long. It also includes the boss rush, which is everybody's favorite Mega Man staple. But I assume since it's because it's Saber only, the boss runs can be done in any order.
Yeah. I'm basically gonna go to the top one first, and
Right.
because you start at the bottom every time after you beat the boss.
Oh, makes sense.
And I'm gonna play it safe for the bosses because I don't want to take too many unnecessary hits.
Yep.
All right, we actually just got a $25 donation by Stellar Nan for the Mega Man 03 Z Chaser stage incentive. So 75 more, and we'll see all the Z Chaser action here at the end.
Now, if y'all do that 3 more times, we'll meet it.
Exactly. I forgot he makes that noise when he gets that much.
Yeah.
He's one of the hyenas from The Lion King. What's his Ed? Is that his name? The real happy one. He's just there.
Hey, Ed's just there to have a good time.
Yeah.
This time we have the fire slash. So, oh well.
Yeah, there's that combo chain coming into effect.
Yeah,
Didn't even get a chance to move.
Yeah,
it's easy to do it on him because he gets stunned whenever he gets hit with a weakness.
Yeah.
So I'm willing to get up close with that boss on that. Same with this boss.
Oh, that's good.
Get your F's ready again.
Oh, I got the achievement for breaking his tail.
Nice.
Yes, my master plan. Now I don't have to do it.
This is actually all achievements per se. But
Well,
it's
Phantom's an achievement, unfortunately.
This is Zero Blade Edge outsources all achievements to other people.
That needs to be on a t-shirt.
That would actually be a really interesting, like, just cue people up to do runs, be like, yeah, they can just borrow my machine, just over the course of the weekend, just get them all done.
Wow, you have so many platinums. I know. I worked hard on those. Back to the eyes.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many you need to kill.
All right, and another $25 donation from MegaFan1137. And that is 50 out of 100 towards the Z Chaser stage incentive. So we only need 50 more. I mean, those that haven't seen Z Chaser, honestly, it's really neat. I think it was really cool that they added it as a game mode.
Yeah.
Here.
So basically, anyone that hasn't seen Z Chaser, what it is it's like a time trial of a stage out of each one of the Zero and ZX games. And you basically compete on the leaderboard to see who gets the fastest time. So what Green would do with that is show you what it's like in like an 80% setting, where you don't have to worry about an S rank. Oh, there it is. Shut the dogs out of the cannons.
The dogs are loose.
That's the special move.
The sword.
Yep.
Interesting. Oh, all right, yes, the funny pipe move. It doesn't do much, but it is hilarious. All right, we just got another $25 donation from Rock Blue, putting us $25 away from this incentive.
Just need one more. One more 25 out of the 3.
Now, I think you had said this is your favorite boss design in the game. Like as far as like fight design?
Just design in general. I'm a big Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Digimon fan, and it reminds me a lot of my favorite Digimon, Renamon.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
This is not what I want to see from it.
No, not at all.
This is why I didn't want to take my chances when the regular stage, because I don't want it to do that.
Yeah, the DM move is hard to dodge.
That's completely fair.
If I had equipped the Shadow Dash chip, I would be able to dodge it pretty easily, but I didn't. Yeah, that's usually where I take off my damage.
Cat Tank's back with his mustache.
Somebody in chat pointed out this is just apparently great value tornado tunyon.
You know, no. Tornado Tunyon is great value Cat Tank. I just want to clear the air there.
We really could go around and around on this whole point, but it's okay.
I'll give you one internet for that one. Just one.
Oh, X7 was the game of all time.
Oh, it was.
I'm glad I played it though. I now understand.
I forgot to equip the Cyber Elf. The one Cyber Elf here.
Which is the saves you fall in a pit.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the beat of the game.
Then we just have the final boss left.
Yeah, that was Boss Rush. Good job.
All right.
Now we're gonna do these. This game is just full of verticals and downfalls that are blind. Because on the GBA, you're playing on such a small screen. Hey, it's Omega, but he's gold. And has a giant sword now.
Golden Omega.
Looks like y'all will be playing the Z-Chaser stage thanks to a $25 donation from Kinda Great. Thank you so much.
All right.
But Omega in this form is completely telegraphed as well. Now we get to the final boss. You know, that's why we have that Cyber Elf.
Yeah, it's kind of risky.
Recovery, nice recovery.
I like this attack because it's easy to get hits in on it.
Yeah, because all you gotta do is jump back and forth. Hey, nice swag finish. That's phase 2.
All right. And that's it, right?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think that's the credits right there. This is the credit scene.
What is this place?
Yeah, does anybody know what this place is? Who's that guy?
Never seen him before.
No.
What's this?
Oh no. Zero.
Do you believe that?
Not at all. Do you believe that?
No. We'll find out.
Yeah, let's find out. So welcome to the real final boss. Omega's true form.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
definitely one of the best boss themes ever
never mind.
conceived
Yes.
right here. Cannonball.
The theme before this and the boss theme is the two best songs in the game, hands down.
I just think it's honestly what makes 0-3 as a whole
And
just
done.
incredible.
Good job.
Okay. Let me see what the score is. 95. Yeah.
That's all S is.
Too many. Took a little too much damage
Sweet.
Yeah.
for that, but it's all good. We have an
right,
S
so that-
average, so it's fine.
That S average really did help out though. But yep, that's Mega Man 03.
So that is time on the normal game, but of course we got that one piece of bonus content that we're going to be doing as well.
Yeah, then we got this little scene here.
Yeah, I completely thought this was the end of the series playing it as a teenager.
I mean, honestly, it would make
And
like
here's
it would
the
have been a good ending.
stages. Our Puya is best sage.
Harpooya is absolutely
Well,
sick.
that's literally his title.
Yeah. You think it's on the business card?
Maybe.
Harpooya, best sage.
Oh, you want to do the honors?
Oh, I will gladly. Saber only still?
Yeah, and you can. That's the only thing you can use.
I did a thing! That was awesome.
Okay,
That was an awesome
so
run.
after this, we'll get confirmation that we actually did fulfill the requirements. Hopefully,
Yep.
Oh, we did. You're doing Z Chaser.
The
hard
hard mode,
mode
the
added.
S ranks.
for beating the game once,
Oh.
and then that's for beating the game.
Ah.
That's for beating the game with an S rank. And then there we go. That's the mini game for doing this Saber only.
Well, sweet. All right. S rank.
Would you mind
Saber
saving that for me?
only. Ooh, man.
All right, so we got a special segment we'll do with this mini game, but before that, I'm gonna do the Z Chaser.
So like in the other collections, like the Mega Man X collection, you got the where you fought 2 bosses at once, and in like the Mega Man Legacy collection, you got to do the stage with timers and all that. Here we have Z Chaser, which is going to be the research laboratory,
Yeah,
and
don't-
you're pretty much going to see it at 80% on hard mode.
yeah. So you can set a time you want to beat, and then we can set up our configuration beforehand. So I want the quick charge chip, the Z-Saber, the Buster, and then I want the this one here.
The Shadowfoot.
And then for this, I want the ignore slippery terrain. You don't have access to all the foot chips here. They don't give you double jump, for example.
Right.
And then for the EX skills, you start with, you can access all of them. So I'm just gonna pick all these. I think this is all I'll need. Then let me see. I also need to change the type, the attack mode
Yeah.
setting. Because
So
otherwise
because-
it's gonna be a bit awkward.
Yeah.
Because I want to be using 2 weapons
Yeah.
simultaneously.
Didn't need to change it for the run because it was Saber only.
Yeah.
But now you're going to get to see what Zero and Green can really do in a Z
Yeah.
Chaser run.
Also, you have 2 full health bars, which is a lot more than what I had at
Yeah.
the original run.
And 2 subtech.
Yeah, which I won't be using at all.
Right.
A little less sweating required.
Yeah, we have. I mean, we have. 64 health, so we have a lot to work with. Anyways, we'll get started. There's automatically gonna get a timer going in the screen, the game feed itself, so there's no need for a timer per se.
Here we go.
All right. Oh, this song is also really, really good.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I forgot to do something. Let me just redo this. I want the start to be really smooth. That'll set it up for the rest of the playthrough. Okay, there we go.
A little bit of damage boost action. You'll love to see it.
So you notice I don't have an element equipped, and you're about to see why in a bit.
Oh, it carries over into the bosses. Nice. You get back down here. There we go. Yeah, that's that combo chain that I've been talking about the whole run is chaining special moves and slashes together in certain orders to deal the most damage.
Yeah, it also requires you to take a lot of hits, which is why I haven't been doing it much. And this is why I don't need an element, because 2 strings of this will kill a boss instantly. like that.
F's for Flyzard. Grab a little health for safety.
Yeah, they give you a lot of available health, so why not?
Right. See you later, Ed.
Yeah, that stab move I'm doing to start off is called the Gale Attack. It hits 3 times for 6 damage apiece, so you can get 18 damage just like that. And then the up slash does 7 damage, and then so the up slash does 7, and I think the charge saber. No, the down stab does 8. So I'm doing like 25 damage for each combo.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with this next boss, I can't do that combo on him because his hitbox is too large, or too high.
Yeah. Because the hitbox is his face.
So I'm gonna do a modified version here. Yeah, you see, it takes a lot of hits, but that's... If you get all your hits in, you can finish him pretty quickly.
Time for my favorite boss again. Very good fight. Yeah, that chain does so much damage that you don't really have to worry about it. The only thing you have to worry about is your health.
Right. I will be changing my elements for the next boss though, because you can't really do the combo on him due to the terrain.
Rip Macaque Tank. Best boss in the game. Yeah, this boss, you can't really do the combo on because of the hole missing in the floor.
Yep.
So, kind of got to do it a little bit of a slower way.
Yeah, basically the standard way I've been doing.
Yeah. Nice RNG with it popping back out the left.
There's a way to like manipulate the boss, but I'm not practiced enough at it. Also, it takes a lot of attempts to like even get to this point to like attempt to try the manipulation. So
yeah,
I don't have the time for that.
I also like in Z-Chaser how it has like how far into the stage that you are.
Yeah, it's a nice touch.
Now we get to fight Stunning Omega again.
Snap.
I guess I didn't realize you actually are doing like the entire gauntlet and you're gonna end up having to fight.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
All 3 phases of Omega, all the bosses.
All right.
I'll let you grab me to end it a little quicker. Okay.
That was very rude.
Let's do it again. Whoops. Ah, damn it. Now I gotta do all this again.
Oh no.
Or not.
You even had me!
Yeah, the thing with this mode is that it'll preserve the boss state.
Basically, really good checkpoint system.
Yeah.
And that is...
Ah,
There you go, 632.31. GG. Hey, you won.
yeah. That's enough for a Z rank, which is like the second highest rank.
Yeah, double Z is the highest rank.
And it basically requires you to be almost perfect and get like do like actual like world record tier strats.
Yeah.
So in a marathon, something is like not really feasible. You probably just need to get lucky.
Yep. Well, great job.
So I guess we'll start our like a special little segment right now.
Okay.
So we can go back to 03. So I guess since we went through all the trouble to unlock the mini game that you need to do Saber only, I guess we'll have to try it out, right?
Sure.
You want to try it out?
Oh, no, I've never done the Harpooya one.
Well, you can read the rules here.
Riding Aztec Falcon, jump over obstacles and slash foes. B button to jump, A button to slash. Oh, boy. What is this? Oh.
Okay. All right, so
I've never played that before. I've never even unlocked that before.
okay, so for you folks in the audience who has never unlocked this before but want to give it a try, you can feel free to come up here and give it a shot.
Yeah, I'll stand and give my seat.
So would anybody want to volunteer to try it out?
Hi there.
And what do you go by?
I go by just Dan Park. It's Postman Dan.
All right.
I am normally a Kirby runner, but
Okay.
it's
a
totally
platform,
same thing. Oh yeah, this feels great. This
just-
feels great already. Oh great.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we did it.
Well,
8.
anybody else want to give it a shot? Yeah, we got to see if anybody can get a high score on this.
All right. My try.
Okay, and what do you go by?
Go by Stacy.
You want to hit this button.
To jump. Oh.
Yeah. You want to hit this button if you want to go. Yeah, the rules are, the controls are stated there. Okay. You get points for slashing enemies. Okay, new high score. Oh!
Okay. Wow.
Well, that's a good shot. You did get a new high score, so congratulations. Yeah, I mean, well, I've unlocked this for you all to play, so might as well give it a shot, right? Since it's unlikely. I mean, you have to put in more effort to unlock it
Oh yeah.
yourself.
All right.
Okay, you press this to start.
So, you start. You jump. You slash. Okay. Reverse to what I'm used to, but I'll make it work.
Okay, good. Pretty good. Okay, no damage there. Oh, okay. New high score. Well, you got a new high score, so
That's
what do you go
something.
by?
That's MegaFan1137.
Okay. MegaFan1137. Give it up for them. Any other takers? All right. You press this to start, and you go by
Electman is fine.
Electman. Okay. Oh. Ah, well, that was a good shot. Give it up for Electman, everybody. Okay, I guess I'll try it myself, and I'll probably like stop after a bit. Well, I got a new high score. That's that. Well, that was MegaMan 03, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. And then
What an
I guess
amazing
I will...
run. We have a lot more Mega Man in store for you over the next few hours. I want to specifically point out for Mega Man DOS, which we have coming up next, we have a ton of polls.
I'm good.
So you can
Yeah,
pick which
it's
track
okay,
will be
like,
played during
wrap
each
it up.
stage. QR codes are over there to donate, or on each screen that you see in front of you. If you're on Twitch, you can scan that QR code as well, or go to our panels or exclamation donate in chat.